Yo, what's up, guys? I know, it's been a hot minute, and this is what if Naruto fused with Zetsu at birth. Yeah, I kind of borrowed this idea from Anime King, but I will be doing some things differently. So the ship for this story is Hinata and Ino. Yes, the boy is still an Ino sim. Don't kill me in the comments. But how this story would go is, Zetsu. Okay, first, Zetsu will the original Jetsu. Wow, Zetsu will get like angry or some random and fuse, leave Black Zetsu and fuse with Naruto as he seen that Naruto got impaled as he fuses with Naruto after Minato seals the half of the Kyuubi into Naruto. Now, when he fuses with Naruto, Naruto doesn't have no white patches or anything. It fuse is like a perfect fuse, and there's no like weird personality or anything yet. So Naruto is just a normal baby with the Kyuubi sealed inside of him. Now, you might be wondering, yes, Naruto will have the Mokitan or the wood release. He'll also have all five chakra natures, and he will have some of Zetsu's abilities, which, if you don't know, I'm gonna list off a few now. If you don't want to get spoiled for Naruto's future abilities, then just skip like 30 seconds or something. But so Zetsu has the ability to like place spores on people and track them. He can also like place spores and give chakra to allies. White Zetsu, can also eat people to gain their chakra, but I'm not gonna let Naruto do that. I'm just gonna let him siphon chakra off of other people. Now, Zetsu has top tier chakra control. Like Zetsu is most likely one of my favorite characters in Naruto. So like Zetsu has chakra control to the point to where he always change his chakra, so he's never found. That's why he's such a good recon person in the Akatsuki. Um Now his movement speed underground is crazy. So yeah, now I will be giving Naruto a few other things that Zetsu don't have, but yeah. Um. Anyways, let's continue with the story. So Naruto. Oh yeah, you might be wondering where's the thumbnail. I was too lazy to make one. So yeah. Um. Anyways, now you might be wondering. Oh shit, I already said that. Anyway, so as Sartobi would enter, like the barrier will fall and everything goes the same up to when Naruto turns 4. Now, Naruto always having this will to train. He's always been training, doing what he knows to do. Push-ups, sit-ups, runs laps, pull-ups, anything that he can do, really. As Saratobi seeing this little 4-year-old doing all this stuff, doing the best that he can to train, Saratobi would actually go out of his way to train Naruto when he gets of age. So when Naruto turns 6, Sartobi actually trains him, and Sartobi is actually impressed that Naruto has all 5 chakra releases from birth. Like, that is crazy. Like, Sartobi is just mind blown. He's thinking, he's pretty sure that there has never been a single shinobi born with more than 3 chakra chakra releases from birth. But Naruto has all 5: fire, water, wind, earth, like lightning. He has all of them. as Saratobi's dumbstruck as he goes on to teach Naruto some things as Naruto would learn how to make shadow clones since his chakra was so overwhelming that he could never make a normal clone. Saratobi teaches him shadow clones, lightning clones. Saratobi also teaches Naruto a few other techniques for his age since Saratobi feels like he wants Naruto to be strong, but he doesn't want him to be too strong. He wants Naruto to have progression, get stronger as he goes on through life. So Saratobi is not going to teach Naruto everything that he knows, but teach Naruto a few advanced techniques so he can do good in the shinobi world as Naruto sometimes when Saratobi would be sleeping would go in his secret library and read his books as Naruto is always around the um jump like mid tuning level assassination techniques since Naruto now knowing how the shinobi world is feels like us uh, having good assassination prowess would be a good key on a ninja team as Naruto learns a few skills and a few tricks that he would train on when Saratobi isn't around. So Naruto is always tired. He barely gets any sleep, any time to recover his chakra. As as one day Naruto and Saratobi's just training as Saratobi would get a bit upset that this 8-year-old is pushing him back as it's a few months before Naruto enters the academy as he gets a bit mad as Saratobi accidentally goes a bit too far, knocking Naruto out in the process. One of his arms would come off as Saratobi would say, "Oh no!" as he would run up to Naruto as he would snap his fingers as a white-haired Ambu would appear as he like um get me the medical team as the white-haired Ambu would say, "I don't think we need that," as they would see that Naruto's arm is regenerating as Saratobi's like, what's going on? As Naruto was still being knocked out as Saratobi remembering what Naruto did with use one of his jutsu that he learned and put it in like a video type format, which I'm pretty sure you don't have that, but just for plot. As Saratobi would call up one of his students, asking him as he knows about Kushina's regenerative capabilities from the Nine Tails, but hers wasn't like this, as he would call up his student, the pervert, the toad sage of Mount Niaboku, Jiraiya, as Jiraiya would come after a few days. Naruto still passed out, not knowing why, but just passed out from all the exhaustion of late night training and training with Sartobi as Sartobi would show Jiraiya the video as Jiraiya would find something familiar about that as he would bring out one of his strolls saying, I remember fighting a foe. He was all white. And if my memory's still correct, he had the wood release Kekkei Genkai and I sworn that I blew him to bits, but his body regenerated just like Naruto. As Sartobi would say, do you think he's Naruto? Did he do something to Naruto? As Dry says no. I think this might sound a bit crazy, but I'm not saying anything yet. But maybe that white guy fused with Naruto for some reason. Maybe he thought he can take control of Naruto, but it didn't work. So maybe Naruto has this person's powers. Maybe Naruto has the wood release, as Sarutobi would be thinking, wait, did this thing have all five chakra releases? As Joy said, actually, yes. Now, I don't exactly know if Zetsu has any chakra, but any, like, chakra releases besides, like, the, earth and water, of course, to do, what's it called? So, I don't know, but I'm just, like, head canon, like, just random stuff for the plot, alright? And Sarutobi would say, that explains why Naruto has all five chakra releases. We cannot let this get out to the public, because if they find out that Naruto is not only the demon fox, which they already know, but a enemy of Konoha and all the great nations, one of their people is fused with Naruto, they will try to kill him or kick him out of the village, something. As Naruto already goes through so much, as Jiraiya's like, you're right, you should let me train this kid. Sensei, please, let me train my godson. As Sartobi says, no, not yet. When your time comes, Jiraiya. As he's like, alright, will I at least want to see him before I go, since I haven't seen him since he was a little tiny baby. Sure, he's still asleep. Go ahead. As Jiraiya peeps into the door, seeing Naruto, as he smiles, saying, it's good to see you, godson. Taps his cheek and walks away, as Sartobi would say, so Naruto has Sensei's Kekkei, most likely. Naruto might just be the one who can save this cursed world. As we would time skip a few days, Naruto would be would have woken up and would be training with Sarutobi, as Sarutobi is letting Naruto read a few scrolls on Waverly, saying Naruto is that Naruto's mom had this power, and he wanted to see if Naruto had this power too. Lying, of course, as Naruto, of course, wanting to see if he has the same power as his mother, which he never met, but heard some great stories about her, knowing how she was a strong Konoichi of Konoha, as he would do the hand signs. It would take him a few tries, but that's when a wooden pillar would come out the ground, as Sartobi says, well, it seems like Jiraiya was right. This boy has wood release. He would think this, of course, as Sartobi would tell Naruto to never use the jutsus, this wood style jutsu. Don't tell nobody because it's a secret. As Naruto says, sure, I'll tell nobody. I'll keep it to my grave. As he's like, alright, only use this power when you truly need it. Do not go showing it off to your friends or anything when you get to the academy, okay? Okay, Naruto would say, sorry for my stuttering, guys. It's been getting out of control. I've been going to my speech therapist, but nothing's been working. I'm so sorry if you guys don't like it, okay? But anyways, um, now we would time skip Naruto knowing a few jutsus, and I'm going to list off the jutsus that Naruto knows. Wind style, wind bullet, shadow clone jutsu, water style, water wall, and then water style, water bullet, which is, and then he knows fire style, fireball, fire style, phoenix flower jutsu, the Uchiha clan's jutsu. He also knows some pretty decent chakra control, not knowing that he's actually perfect in chakra control, but he's limiting himself, thinking that he doesn't that he needs to train, not knowing that he has pretty much perfect chakra control already, as he knows lightning style, lightning blade. Well, not lightning blade like the Chidori, but like nah, forget that. Lightning style thunderbolt, like um that one jutsu that Boruto uses. Yeah, and he like throws a lightning bolt. Yeah, that he. I did water. I did. He also knows earth style, earth walling. Those are all the jutsus that he knows. Alright, so yeah. Now, Naruto going to the academy would not have his signature yellow jumpsuit. And, oh yeah, also Naruto would not be known as a prankster, since he never did any pranks to get attention or anything, because he's always been training with Sarutobi. Now, Naruto's stats right now, tai, taijutsu, getting level. Kenjutsu, getting level. Ninjutsu, low tuning level. Genjutsu, like illusions, genning level. So chakra control, Kage level. But Naruto does not know. And as Naruto would enter the class and sits in the first seat, as Iruka would walk up to him and say, "Oh hey, it's been a long time, Naruto." As he would say, "Ruka Sensei, I barely even recognize you." As he's like, "Yes, me, man. I, I still remember the day we met, guys. I'm so sorry about all this stuttering. Oh my god." As we would have a flashback, Iruka would be at the Hokage's office going over his mission report, as Naruto would come and say, "Gigi, teach me some more jutsus. I need some more." As Sarutobi would say, "Naruto, I told you I'm not teaching you no more until you have better chakra control. And plus, you can't even make a clone." Now, this is before Sarutobi taught Naruto the shadow clones. As he's like, oh man. As he slams the door, as Iruka will say, "Who's that?" Now, this is also before the truth came about Naruto. Oh, that's Naruto. Uzumaki. Uzumaki. Oh, so he's related to you or something? Nah, as he would say. So who is he to you then? Son of a friend? I guess you could say that. Uh, Iruka, there's only a certain few people that knows this about Naruto, and this cannot get out. Naruto is the son of the fourth Hokage, and Kushina Uzumaki. He's also the container of the Nine-Tailed Demon Fox. Yes, he contains the thing that killed your parents. I'm so sorry about that. As he's like, that boy is the son of the Yandane, the fourth Hokage, the Yellow Flash. You're kidding, right? Sartori says, "No, I'm not kidding. That boy is the son of the fourth, but he does not know, and I would like it to stay that way due to the force request." Yeah, I understand now. When this boy goes to the academy, you'll be his teacher, since you did say that you're going to start, teaching there, right? Yeah. Alright, that boy will be a teacher now. I want you to get a bond with this boy. Doesn't have many friends. He's just been training with me. Not many people know him besides the elders and the council members. That's it. As Iruka says, yeah. As now, Naruto doesn't know about this, but Iruka's remembering this. I'm sorry for all the stuttering. Anyways, as Iruka would knock on a door that says Naruto. No, it says believe it. As he would open the door, seeing Naruto trying to do a push up, as Iruka would say, "Hey, Naruto, right? So, Lord Hokage says you like ramen, especially Ichiraku ramen." As Naruto, after hearing that name, just gets a glimmer in his eye, saying, "Ah, Ichiraku ramen. You know, that ramen tastes like of peace and tranquility had a child." As Iruka's like, "Well, you wanna go get some ramen? Just got my paycheck and feel like spending some money." As Naruto says, "Really? Sure." As that's when the flashback went in, as Iruka's like, "Man, so how's your training been going?" As Naruto would say, "It's been going quite fine." As Iruka would say, "Oh, that's fine. Well, just gotta wait for the rest of the students to get here, since you are the first person here, so guess to wait, take a nap. If you have any strolls or stuff you want to read, you could read those." So an hour would pass as the students would start coming in, as everybody would introduce themselves. As Sasuke would go first. "Hi, I'm Sasuke Uchiha. I am a part of the Uchiha clan. I'm 8 years old, and I really like to train with my big brother." As random people go, Sakura goes, random people goes, Choji, Shino, stuff like that. And then it's Naruto's turn, as Naruto walks up with a giant fox grin on his face, as he says, "I'm Naruto Uzumaki, and I'm going to become the next Hokage, believe it." As he looks like same old jumpy personality as always, Naruto. "Yeah, I love ramen and training with G." As he remembers that Sartobi said that people will get jealous if he says that he trains with the whole Kage. As he's like, "And I love training with Iruka Sensei." As everybody would have some mixed feelings about him. He seems like a overall decent kid, but that personality is too bright, especially for somebody that wants to become a ninja. But a few people kind of dig it. Optimistic personality. As we would time skip, Naruto is right now, I'll say 10 years old. He has a sword now, and Naruto has actually realized his Akim level in Taijutsu, and found out a few things that he can do. As he found out that he can drain chakra and give other people chakra from either himself or from somebody else. As Naruto also realizes that he doesn't even need shadow clones. He can make clones straight out of his body because his white goo comes from him and makes the clone. As as Naruto now, after witnessing something super brutal, has a major personality change. As Naruto actually made a few friends and seen his family, Sasuke Uchiha, and one day Naruto was waiting, going to surprise Sasuke waiting in a tree as Naruto actually stands there and witnesses the Uchiha massacre go down as Naruto seeing all that bloodshed, everything just gets a personality change as Naruto wanting to feel like that there's something wrong with the ninja world. He's not going to become a villain, but he feels like he wants to be trained more as Naruto would ask Sartobi if he can train him in assassination as Sartobi reluctantly agrees after Naruto's begging as he would get some of his Anbu to train Naruto as Naruto not even being a ninja yet would actually go on missions, getting his skill up and actually learns how he can move underground and does all this stuff with his training as he's he's skilled in kenjutsu or the art of using a sword, shuriken jutsu and stuff like that. He's perfect at that type of stuff. Naruto is mastering a few different techniques, and Naruto actually learned this thing to where he links his chakra with either a shadow clone or a clone from his body that's either from the wood or the white stuff, links their chakra together, and the clone would make jutsus in a safe position while Naruto is doing hand-to-hand combat. So let's say Naruto's fighting somebody hand-to-hand and his clone does a fireball. The fireball won't come from the clone, but it'll come from Naruto since their chakra is now like directly linked. So the clone does a jutsu like the hand signs, and Naruto would breathe out the fireball. So Naruto's good at that, and Naruto overall grows his skill as as a shinobi before even becoming one. As he's still not a god level threat, but his taijutsu is at least high tuning. Kenjutsu, droning level, ninjutsu, high tuning, genjutsu, like um illusions and stuff is tuning level, high tuning level, Ch- chakra control, Kage level, as Naruto is actually the prodigy student, can do everything. As Naruto grew his fangirls, but Naruto is always kind of a bit cold towards them, as there's only two real people that he actually likes anymore. Not like, but like likes as friends, but well, quite a few. But there's only a certain amount that he would see as his true best friends. Sasuke became an emo and started hanging out and wanted Naruto to teach him everything he knows and grovel at his feet because he doesn't even know. Then there's Shikamaru, one of his best friends, always been there since day one. Choji, one of his best friends. Shino, Ino, and Hinata. Naruto sees those as his super tight friends. He told him anything, do anything for them, give up his life just to give them a chance. As one day, Naruto would walk into class and sit down, as Iruka would say, "Well, guys, as you know, today, oh yeah, also, I'm sorry for all these interruptions, but we can all say that it's pretty retarded that they said that Naruto failed 3 times if everybody else was the same age. Like, it's not like Naruto was 20 with a bunch of 12-year-olds. They were all like 12, 13. So I don't see how he failed 3 times. But anyways, Iruko say, as you guys know, today is the graduation exams. you guys will be doing a few tests while the class watches, and a few Jonies will watch, and we will grade you based on how good your ninjutsu, taijutsu, and any other skills. If you have any Kekkei Genkai or clan jutsus, to grade you for if you pass or fail. Now, how we will be grading you is 4 points. Okay? If you and we will have 4 points for each category. If you have a 4 in Kenjutsu, 1 in Taijutsu, and the rest, that'll round up to a 5. Now, the max points you need to have is a 10 to pass. So, if you get anything below that, you will not pass. Now, I know that that's not how it goes, but that's how I'm going to be setting it up. So, yeah. As he would say, all right, first person to step into the training room, we have and so step in, do a clone jutsu, do throw at these targets, spar with the solo, stuff like that. And then everybody else goes, and then it's Naruto's turn, and everybody thinks nobody thinks that Naruto knows any ninjutsu since whenever they had ninjutsu training, Naruto never did it. But he was perfect in Kenjutsu and Taijutsu, so they think that those are the only things that he's gonna get good in. But they was wrong, as Rook would say. All right, Naruto Uzumaki, may you please create a clone of any type. As Naruto would say, sure. As a white liquid would come from Naruto's body, creating a clone. As Iruka would be shocked, thinking, "What is this? Is this like some sort of jutsu Naruto made?" So it's just a bit strange, but anyways, all right. Decent clone, as the clone would merge back with Naruto, as he's like, "All right, now I need you to do the transformation jutsu," as Naruto, instead of doing the sexy jutsu, which he does have, but that's mainly as a distraction against perverts. But anyways, he does a replica of the third Hokage, as they're like, wow, perfect transformation, the chakra signature and everything. As Naruto would puff into smoke, and as he would say, so what's next? They're like, all right, we need you to do one jutsu in from any jutsu that you currently know, Kekkei Genkai or base jutsu. As Naruto wouldn't do no would release, but Naruto would just say, Fire Cell, Great Fireball Jutsu, as a giant fireball would come out of his mouth, as Sasuke would think it, that's even bigger than mine. Wait a minute. That sounded wrong. But anyways, okay, like I'm wearing socks, so don't worry. As Naruto, wait, am I even recording? Hold up, cause once I forgot to record and I filmed like an hour worth of commentary. So anyways, as Rick will say, "Wow, that was pretty big." As the floors and walls will start to heal since they're using chakra. As he's like, all right, now we need you to throw things at the dummies and try to hit them in all of the targets. As Naruto throws 10 kunais at once, since there's 10 dummies, and they all hit bullseye pretty much. Same thing with shurikens, as Iruka shocked at how skilled Naruto is, as he would say, all right, now, last battle. All right, last thing. Taijutsu battle. Now, we have Mizuki Sensei who will be going up against you, Naruto. As Naruto nods, as Mizuki would think in his head, I won't hold back against you, demon brat. I want to see you burn and die. Your skill, I didn't know you was this strong. As Naruto would walk up to Mitsuki as they would meet in the middle of the whole thing. As Iruka's outside of this like room, and then it's a room with white walls and training dummies and stuff like that. As Mitsuki would stand in front of Naruto as they would both do like unison or friendship sign, and they would start to spar as all the Jonins there, except for the ones, of course, that seen Naruto in action before, are shocked. And the only Jonin that knows is Kakashi, even though Naruto that doesn't know, since Kakashi's always in his Anbu outfit whenever he's seen him, and that was like 2 years ago. But everybody else is shocked how Amir, not even a Genin yet, has such good taijutsu. It's crazy. As Naruto actually beats Mitsuki, as Iruka's shocked. Naruto won with more than 10 points. And me being stupid, even though I'm the one that made this system, forgot to count. So Naruto got more than 10 points. Naruto passes. Iruka would write down. Everybody else would go, feeling more hopeful after seeing Naruto's array of power. They would all feel like, if he's that strong, we can be that strong too. As Naruto sparks a light in so many people, as the class would end, as Naruto would start walking home, and Mitsuki would attempt to steal the scroll of sealing himself, but gets caught. As the next day, Naruto would wake up throwing on his favorite clothes and leave, which is a now his normal clothes right now, since he's not dressed up in a ninja outfit, is a so his underclothes, of course, like boxer socks, a t-shirt with a chainmail shirt on top, some like chainmail armor kind of, and then over that he has a black long sleeve shirt with the Uzumaki symbol on it, and he's wearing a hat or something because he likes headwear. As Naruto's walking with his all black shinobi sandals and his weapons pouch on his leg. Here he arrives as he would sit down, as Iruka would say, so today we will be passing out headbands and assigning teams. So as you can see, a lot of people's gone. That's because they did not pass the exams. So everybody that's here has passed. As Naruto, still with his kind of cold face. It's not really cold like emotionless, but cold as like he's seeing something even worse than hell itself. As Naruto doesn't like being cold, but he knows that in this shinobi world that he lives in, that's the type of mentality you have to have. Now, if he was born in any other world, if there even is any other world, he would still have his happy jump around personality. But right now, he can't. Like, Naruto would break out of this later on, but he was just a child witnessing everything that he did. Alright. But anyways, back to the story as Naruto would kind of feel happy seeing Hinata, Shikamaru, Choji, and Shino, thinking they passed. That's good. As Iruka would pass out headbands and Naruto would get his black headband because he asked for a custom one and ties it around his head. Now, Naruto's hair is a bit longer, but that's not really a part of the story. Everybody else would get their blue standard headbands as somebody asks, so why does Naruto get a black one? Oh, because he requested a custom made headband. You could get black ones, pink ones, purple ones. Wait, what? So we could have got black ones, or that's not fair. Actually, it kind of is fair. I mean, I did kind of explain that, and there is quite a few different shinobis with colored headbands. As they're like, oh, as Rook will say, anyways, we will now be assigning teams. Now, as he goes through all of the teams, getting to Team 7. Team 7 will be guided by Kakashi Hatake. First member, Naruto Uzumaki. Second member, Ino Yamanaka. Third member, oh wow, Hinata Hyuga. As everybody thinks, why did you say, oh wow? Because it's very rare for there to be two Konoichis on a ninja team. It's normally two males and one female, or I guess three males if you count the sensei if he's a male, and a single Konoichi. But this time there's Naruto Kakashi, Hinata Ino. So that's a bit different, but it's fine. As they would sit down together and a few random people get patched in. Sasuke, Sakura, and a random person's on the team. Shikamaru, Choji, Shino's on the team. So yeah, as everybody else team would come and go as it'll only be Naruto waiting as Naruto would just be in an imaginary plane, just image training, fighting against himself, thinking the best training you need is training of the mind, since you need to have strong willpower to get through anything. As Naruto was just imagining himself going through situation after situation, as that's when he would hear the door open as Naruto would look up as he would see Hinata sitting next to, to him on each side, as Kakashi would say, "Hi guys, I'm so sorry that I'm late. I had a meeting with the whole Kage." As Naruto's like, "That's fine. Can we start our training now?" "Yeah, sure. But first, we need to do the basic introductions. I'm pretty sure you guys might already know each other, but I still need to go through the basics and the things that we're going to be doing." As Naruto's like, "That's understandable." As they would go up to the roof, as they would all sit down. Now Kakashi would say, "Okay, first I need you guys to introduce yourselves. Tell me something that you like and dislike, and what's your overall dream as a shinobi." As Kakashi would say, "I'll start. My name is Kakashi Hatake of the Hidden Leaf. Um, I enjoy reading books, and I quite dislike people who take advantage of others. My overall dream is just to protect the Hidden Leaf Village and to achieve my sensei's dream of overall peace in all five nations. I, I believe there are five. Anyways, so next, Fox Boy. As Naruto says, don't call me Fox Boy, Kakashi. Call me anything else but that, please. As Naruto knows that he has the nine tails, as Kakashi says, well, until you earn my respect, it'll be Fox Boy. As Naruto huffs as he stands up. Hi, my name's Naruto Uzumaki. I'm 13. I enjoy training and I love ramen. I dislike people who don't put forth effort, and I my overall dream is to become a shinobi who can end all this war and suffering in the shinobi world, and also become Hokage at the same time. As Naruto would sit down, he, as Kakashi would think, man, I remember when you're just a happy little boy running around. Now you seem so cold and empty. I wonder what happened, Naruto. As Hinata would go up next. Hi, I'm Hinata Hyuga. I'm 12 years old, and I I like training, and I don't like bullies. My dream is to become a strong Konoichi, as Kakashi would say. Hmm, pretty decent. Next up, um, blonde. I don't know what to call you. Go up. Hi, I'm Yamanaka of the Yamanaka clan. I'm 12 years old. Wait. I forgot my birthday was the other day. I'm 13 years old. Um, let's see. I'm 13 years old. I like, she kind of giggles thinking about somebody. As she says, I dislike people who don't put in effort, and my dreams is to. And she giggles thinking about somebody as she sits down. As Kakashi says, she didn't even fully answer my question. Oh, that's fine. Well, thank you guys for your introductions. Now, I want you guys to meet me tomorrow at Training Ground 7. We will be doing a assessment test, I guess, for me to get to know your skills and for you guys to get better in teamwork. As Naruto says, is that it? I have somewhere to be. I'm in a bit of a rush. As he's like, yeah, that's it. As Naruto disappears, as Kakashi says, Sunshin? No. I wonder what he did. Might just be super fast. Hmm. Been a long time since I seen Naruto in action though. As Naruto would arrive at the Hokage's office as Kono as he would knock at the door. Konohama would open it saying, Big bro Naruto, so are you gonna teach me any cool jutsus? As Naruto would say, Konohama, why do you always ask me? Why can't you ask Gigi? I mean, he is your grandfather, isn't he? Well, he is, but that doesn't matter. I want you to train me. As he says, fine. If you learn the Shadow Clone Jutsu, then I will teach you four jutsus that I know. As he says, really? Yes, I will. As Hammer says, all right. As as he would then run off. As Saratobi would say, Naruto, don't go making promises like that. What if he actually does master the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Unlike you still don't even know the basics of it. And Naruto says, "Oh, shut up, old man." As Sartori would say, "Oh, so training again like always?" Yes, of course. I always train as as Sartobi would say, "Man, you never give up, Naruto." As Naruto's like, "Of course, my dream is to make this world curse free, as there shouldn't be no violence in a world where peace should be. This world has too much chaos and violence and bloodshed, and I will get rid of it all when I become Hokage, which means I need to be super strong. I need to earn the respect of people by being strong. So that's why I always train Gigi." As Naruto would go upstairs and get changed into his training outfit as Gigi, I mean, as Saratobi, sorry, would, um, as Saratobi would go downstairs and get ready as he makes a bunch of shadow clones, as Naruto says, "Alright." As Naruto goes underground, making a shadow clone, as that shadow clone stays underground, as Naruto pops up behind Saratobi, as Saratobi kind of found out a way to track Naruto, kind of, as so Saratobi does this thing to where he looks for the slightest changes whenever he feels a slight shift in chakra. That's how he knows that Naruto has just changed his chakra signature, and he tries to make out where he is from the last place he just sensed the change in a chakra signature, as as Sartori would duck a super fast kick from Naruto, as Naruto would then blow a fireball, as Sarutobi would use the substitution, as he would be somewhere hiding, as not like he's hiding. As Naruto makes a Zetsu clone, or Naruto just calls it a Naruto clone, as he says, "Go find him. I'll search this way, you search that way," as they're in the forest, as they'll be searching, as that's when Naruto, the real one, would block 30 kunais coming his way, as Naruto deflects them all with a wood style, with his arm turned into like this wood type shield, as Naruto says, "I found you, Gigi," as Naruto pushes himself for using chakra to make himself go super far, as he sees Sartobi in a tree, as Naruto pulls out a kunai, as he goes in for it and attack, as Sartobi poofs, as kunais come from every single direction, as Naruto makes a wood ball going around his whole body, as when it disappears, Naruto's gone. As Sarutobi would say, "Where is he?" As Naruto says, "I'm behind you." As he jumps up and throws a bunch of kunais, as and right after he throws those kunais, he makes hand signs, water style, water bullet jutsu, as he spits out a bunch of water bullets, as Saratobi can barely block the kunais, but all the water coming towards him, he gets a bit soaked. As Saratobi says, "Naruto, you're pretty good, but you barely have any experience. You've only been on 15 missions, and they were all C rank, barely anything." You might have a little bit of skill, but you don't have any experience like me, Naruto. As that's when he would hear a whole bunch of different voices making jutsu call out. He would hear fire style fireball, wind style wind blast, water style water shurikens, and earth style earth mud imprisonment jutsu as the fire and wind would combine with each other, become stronger as he would be blasting towards Naruto as a giant water shuriken would be coming from above as a tree would turn into mud which would try to trap Naruto as Naruto's like, GG, you're strong. As I'm gonna leave this here. Boom.